All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. You know how we do it around here.
That's right. Always diving deep.
And today we're going full-on NFL analyst mode,
Love it.
putting on our GM hats because the draft is right around the corner. And, well, the Giants just made a huge splash in free agency.
They sure did.
Bringing in safety Jevon Holland.
Big move.
So we got to ask, is this the right move?
Yeah.
What does this mean for their defensive strategy going forward?
So many questions.
We're going to try to answer all those questions and more.
Absolutely.
And we'll break down exactly, what this signing means for the Giants and their upcoming season.
Let's get into it.
So let's talk about this contract first, because they gave Jevon Holland 3 years, $45.3 million,
Whoa.
with $30.3 million guaranteed.
That's a lot of guaranteed money.
That's a serious commitment.
It is. It really is.
Now, for our listeners who might not be as familiar with Jevon Holland, he's a 25-year-old safety who was with the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
And he is considered one of the top players at his position.
Absolutely.
He is coming off of back-to-back seasons with a PFF grade above 90.
Which is elite for a safety.
Yeah.
I mean, 91.3 in 2021.
That's insane.
Yeah, you just don't see that very often.
Yeah.
I mean, that puts him in the top, 1% of safeties in the league.
But what's interesting here is the Giants, they let their previous safety, Xavier McKinney, walk.
Right.
And now they're paying Holland a very similar amount of money.
Yeah. So is this an upgrade, a side grade? What are we looking at here?
Right. So that's what we're here to discuss.
Yeah, let's break it down.
So when we talk about, Holland and what he brings to the table, his coverage skills are incredible.
Oh, he's fantastic in coverage.
I mean, he's known for, reading quarterbacks, anticipating routes, just totally disrupting plays.
Yeah, he's like a quarterback for the defense.
Exactly.
He sees the whole field. He understands what offenses are trying to do. He's always in the right position.
And, in today's NFL, which is so pass-heavy,
Oh, it's all about the pass.
you need a safety who can cover like that.
Absolutely. I mean, if you can't cover tight ends and running backs out of the backfield and, these speedy slot receivers, forget about it.
So it sounds like this could even be like a defensive philosophy shift for the Giants.
Potentially. I mean, they seem to be really prioritizing that lockdown secondary.
And Holland is definitely like a cornerstone of that.
Oh, for sure.
And, we can't forget they also drafted Tyler Nubin in the second round last year.
Oh, yeah. Another talented young safety.
So you put those two guys together.
That's a scary duo.
And then you add in their cornerbacks, Paulson Adebo,
Right.
Deonte Banks,
Yep.
Drew Phillips.
All young, athletic.
All young and hungry.
Yeah, they want to prove themselves.
I mean, could this be the foundation for like a truly dominant defensive backfield?
I think it has the potential.
I mean, you think about it, when you have a strong secondary that allows your safeties to play more aggressively,
Oh, yeah. They can take more risks.
they can gamble a little bit.
Exactly, knowing that they have that reliable coverage behind them.
And, we've been talking a lot about the secondary,
The back end,
but we can't forget about the guys up front.
the front seven.
Guys like Chauncey Golston, Roy Robertson-Harris.
Oh, they're critical.
These guys are essential to making this whole defensive scheme work.
100%. I mean, they got to generate that pressure,
Get it to the quarterback.
disrupt the run game, force those offenses into predictable situations.
And it's all connected, right?
Totally.
I mean, if your front seven can get pressure consistently.
It makes the secondary's job so much easier.
All right, so let's bring it all together.
All right.
Giants fans out there, Big Blue Nation,
What do you think?
could they get this one right?
Is Jevon Holland that missing piece?
That launches them into Super Bowl contention.
The article says they're definitely better today than they were yesterday.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
Holland is a major upgrade. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But a Super Bowl run, I mean, that requires a complete team.
It does.
So what about the other areas? What about their offensive line?
Right.
What about their depth at linebacker?
There's always more pieces to the puzzle.
Always.
I guess that's what we want our listeners to think about today.
Absolutely.
So what do you think? Was this signing a stroke of genius? Was this a risky gamble?
Somewhere in between.
Tell us your take. Let us know what you think down in the comments.
Yeah, we want to hear from you.
And we will be back soon with another deep dive into the world of sports.
See ya,
See ya.
leader.
All right.
Bye.